In this video, I'm going to show you how to multiply by factors of 10. So factors of 10 meaning 10, and 100, and 1,000, and 10,000, and so on. Well, let's have a look. So we've already in the last video multiplied by 10. So let's say I had 170, and we're going to multiply that by 10. Quick way is just to say 170 by 10 is equal to 170. I'm just going to add a 0 to the end. Or we could recognize that 170 times 10 is 170 with a decimal point at the end. That's where the decimal point for 170 lies. And if we multiply it by 10, we're just really moving the decimal one space to the right. So that's where the new decimal place will go. And the space in between, we're going to put a placeholder. And that placeholder will be a 0. And so the answer is now not 170, but it's 1,700. All right, well, let's apply the same logic to multiplying by 100. Well, this time when we multiply by 100, let's say we've got 241 times 100. Well, this time I'm going to add not 1 0, but 2 zeros to the end. So 2, 4, 1, 0, 0. So I've taken the 241 and added those 2 zeros there, and there they are, and there's my answer. Or I could have said 241 times 100 is equal to 241, placed my decimal point at the end softly, move that now 2 spaces to the right, new space for my decimals now, it's no longer going to be there, and I'm going to put zeros in those placeholders, so the answer is 24,100. All right, let's now take it next step further. Let's take 308. 308, this time times 1,000. Here it is. So in this case, we're going to move the decimal place 3 spaces to the right, or add 3 zeros. So it's going to be 308, 0, 0, 0. Those 3 zeros we now place on the end here. Or I could have said 308, here it is, 308 times 1,000 is equal to 308 decimal place, moving it now 1, 2, 3 spaces. This is now the new position for it. And the gaps there, I'm going to place placeholders in there, and the placeholders are always 0. So now 308,000 is the correct answer. All right, well, let's do it now with a decimal. Let's say we've got 0.00014, and we're going to multiply that by 100. So to do that, I'm going to rewrite this as 0, and I'll put a very small dot there, 0.0014, and I'm going to move that decimal place, which is there, 1 space to the right, and it's now going to be in that position there. So the answer is, in fact, 0.014. Oh, whoops, 0.014, and there's my answer. All right, let's do it by 1,000. Here it is at 0.0014, this time times 1,000. Well, this time, in fact, let's make it not even 1,000. Let's make it 10,000. Here it is. Now I'm going to write the answer. It's going to be, I'll start off by writing what I had, 0014, and this time move the decimal place 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces to the right. Here it is, 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces to the right. This now is the new place, and so we don't no longer need these placeholders because they're leading zeros. We don't need leading zeros. So the answer is going to be 14 point something, or 14. And there's my answer. Let's just try one more. This time we're going to do this with I'm going to move some paper out the way. I've got my desk is getting rather full up here. So let's try a new one. Let's try space. Here we go. All right. Let's try this time 750. and 19.1234. And I'm going to multiply that by, in fact, let's make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. And I'm going to multiply that by 1,000. So to find the answer, I'm going to move that decimal space 1, 2, 3, 4, because there's, 1, 2, 3. Now I've actually moved it 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is multiplying it by 10,000. We don't want 10,000, we want 1,000, which is just 1, 2, 3, because there's 1, 2, 3 zeros here. So moving it 1, 2, 3. This is the new place here, not here. So the correct answer would be 719,123.45. And there is my answer.